Time. The problem has concerned humankind since its dawn. It affects all aspects of science, art, and medicine. It can't be stopped, or changed, or altered. Or can it? Recently, I have heard about Bold Street in Liverpool, Drem, Scotland Airfield, the gardens of Petit Trianon at Versailles. All these places tell tales of time slips. In Einstein's special theory of relativity, he postulated that the dimensions of space and time affect each other and are therefore relative concepts, with the speed of light being the only constant. We can never know what the universe looks like right now. In fact, now is something of an invented concept. Our picture of the sun is 8.5 minutes later than it actually is. The light from Alpha Centauri is 4 years late. This blurring of space and time has great implications for the physical world. So in theory, traveling at close to the speed of light would allow time travel into the future, and if we could exceed the speed of light, it would be possible to go back in time. There are ideas that there are places on the Earth where this happens naturally. Physicists studying the theory of relativity call these closed time-like curves. In the paranormal field, these are known as time slips. In the summer of 1901, the principal and vice principal of Hughes College in Oxford are vacationing in Versailles. While walking through the gardens, they get lost. They have an overwhelming feeling of tiredness come upon them. They said things appeared lifeless and flat. And as they continued to walk, they saw figures from the past: Marie Antoinette, guards dressed in uniforms from a long time ago, peasants with jugs of water. January 2nd, 1950, a cocktail party is held in the little town of Brecon in Scotland. Miss E.F. Smith drives home from the party. She's in a minor car accident. She's unharmed, but the car is undrivable. So she continues the rest of the way home on foot. Well, on the way home, she feels unnerved and unnatural. And when she looks behind her, she sees figures dressed in tunics and leggings carrying torches coming towards her. Miss Smith was walking over the same area where the Battle of Nectansmere happened in the year 685. Later interviews with her match her description of their clothing to historical accuracy. There are many more examples. As I was studying this, because it's really fascinating, two things seem to be consistent with all these phenomena. The participants feel drained of energy, and they all happen on or very near the prime meridian. The prime meridian is the line of longitude that reads 0 degrees. With this and the anti-meridian, they form the circle that divides the world in half, the very center of the Earth, all the way around. I would say if something unusual and supernatural were to happen, that seems like the place where it would be happening. In Carl Sagan's novel Contact, he posits that time travel is possible using a path in space-time that leads to the past. According to Nick Huguet, author of Everywhere and Everywhen, Adventures in Physics and Philosophy, this kind of wormhole would require exotic forms of matter to hold it open. And because of the law of the conservation of energy, when you appear in the past, you wouldn't be formed out of the matter and energy that were already there, but instead you'd be basically importing energy from the future. So, participants feeling drained of energy, happening near the prime meridian. That seems like the conservation of energy and an exotic form of matter. Now, there are also strange events along the anti-meridian, or the 180-degree line. That's the line that goes on the opposite side of the Earth to form that circle. And it turns out that the line runs right through New Zealand, and there's a spot right about here. So I'm going to attempt to go in and see what's there. Wish me luck.